This picture was taken in 1958. Mara Corday, 28 years old, walking off a movie set and unknowingly stepping out of Hollywood forever. Now, look at this one. She's 25, radiant at the premiere of Tarantula, Universal's newest rising star. Clint Eastwood wants her. Hollywood wants her. So what made her suddenly vanish? The truth isn't what most people expect. Mara Corday, born Marilyn Watts in California, 1930. She starts as a showgirl in Las Vegas, performing at Earl Carroll's nightclub, and that's where Hollywood finds her. Universal signs her in 1954, reshaping her image, giving her a new name, and grooming her into their next big thing. Soon, she's the queen of sci-fi B-movies, Tarantula, the giant claw, the black scorpion, battling monsters on screen, dazzling audiences with her beauty. At nearly 6 feet tall, camera-ready, she's unforgettable. Clint Eastwood is smitten. They date. Everyone assumes marriage is inevitable. By 1956, Mara is on fire. Universal keeps her busy, The Man from Bitter Ridge, Raw Edge, and more. Her career's climbing fast. Then comes Richard Long, a fellow actor. Handsome, reliable, different from Clint. He's calm, steady, the kind of man you build a life with. She chooses Richard. They marry in 1957. Hollywood expects her to keep going, to juggle love and work, like many actresses do. But here's what changes everything. In 1958, Richard lands a role in a brand new TV show, Bourbon Street Beat, a steady paycheck, real stability. But there's an unspoken rule back then: the husband provides and the wife stays home. That's how the world worked in the 50s. So Mara finds herself at a crossroads: keep chasing her dreams or keep her marriage intact. Now, look at that final photo from her last set. The expression on her face says it all. She's already made her choice. When the film wraps, she walks into Universal's office and says she's done. They're stunned. 28 years old, breathtakingly beautiful, and walking away from a career that's just beginning to bloom. They offer her more money, better parts, but she turns it all down. She goes home to Richard, but becomes a full-time wife. Years roll by. Richard's show runs 5 seasons, then he joins 77 Sunset Strip, another success. He's constantly working, while Mara's busy raising their 3 children, keeping the home together, doing everything expected of the perfect 50s housewife. Hollywood calls less and less, and then not at all. By the mid-60s, Mara Corday isn't a name anyone in the industry remembers. She's just Mrs. Richard Long. Then tragedy strikes. In 1974, Richard dies of cancer at just 40. Mara's 44, a widow, a mother of 3, with no career to fall back on. She's been gone from the screen for 16 years. Hollywood's changed, moved on. The door she closed in 1958 never opens again. She does a few minor TV appearances here and there, but nothing close to the career she once had. By 1980, she's 50, attending conventions, signing Tarantula posters, smiling for fans who ask, "What happened to you?" She gives polite, vague answers, but the truth cuts deeper than anyone realizes. She gave up everything for a man who died too soon, leaving her heartbroken, financially struggling, and haunted by what might have been. Today, Mara Corday is still with us, 94 years old, living quietly, far from the fame and lights that once chased her. No red carpets, no interviews, just memories of the girl who chose love over ambition. Her decision in 1958 shaped the rest of her life, trading 40 years of stardom for 16 years of marriage. Look again at those 2 photos. The young starlet of 1956, full of promise. The woman in 1958, walking away from her destiny. She didn't fall from grace. She didn't fade with age. She willingly stepped out of the spotlight for love. But that love didn't last. And sometimes, the choices we make for love cost us everything we could have been. That's the untold story of Mara Corday. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories just like this one.